will be a very interactive session. So I don't have any preset PPT or any presentation as such. We will take everything on hand. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. This is the one that we wanted to be doing. Right. So we'll start with Quora. Yes, I was talking about this session. So this session we're going to make very interactive. We will not be talking about, or rather we'll not take any set procedure or any set form of content over here. We'll talk about each platform in detail while we are looking at it, and let's explore them together. Okay, let's start from Quora. I'm sure we're all aware about what Quora is. It is essentially a social media platform which is in a question answer format, and hence the name Quora. So this is imperatively in question answer format. Now, why Quora came into existence is pretty interesting. People, the founders of Quora, actually noticed that most of the interaction that happens on other social media like Facebook has been in the form of, and particularly in communities, has been in the form of question and answers. So they decided that, why not have a dedicated platform which essentially answers this need. Okay, so people can post their questions no matter which field, which area, which domain it is for, and along with it and around that, people who are more expert or perhaps people who have answers to those questions can answer, and hence Quora came into existence. Now, one thing that is very interesting about Quora is that it's got a lot of topics. Okay, you can find questions and their answers for a range of topics, and that actually makes Quora very interesting from a social media marketer's perspective. Because if your questions, or rather if your content in the form of answers is available on Quora, it is very, it's quite likely that it will be shared across your Google page. So it helps a lot in your SEO. And that is why Quora is of real interest to most of the digital marketers. Okay. Now, Quora allows you to have a personal account and a business account, of course. If you want to use a business account, for using a business account, you have to, sorry, I got it the other way around. In order to create paid advertising or paid marketing through Quora, you need to have a business account. You can create ads and, you can create paid marketing campaigns even through your personal account, but the functionalities will be limited. Particularly in the form of analytics on Quora. They will definitely be very limited. So it's better to have a business account and then go about creating your sponsored ads or your paid advertising across Quora. However, having said that, what I would recommend is that for Quora, you should definitely build up your audience and build up your content first. Okay, so your content is very important. Unless you have hordes and hordes of content on Quora, don't try to go in for paid marketing, because you won't really get those many desirable results. So it's better to, hi Lavanya, welcome. We have just started the session, and just a quick recap. I mentioned that since we will be talking about relatively unconventional social media platforms in this session, we will be going ahead with Quora, Twitter, Medium, and Reddit over here. We have just begun with Quora. So I was mentioning that Quora has question answer format. You can even create paid campaigns with Quora, but for paid campaigns, it's better that you have a business account with it. And what we were just discussing was that with Quora, it's better to have a lot of content first. Okay. Now, when I say content means both in terms of questions and answers if you have a personal account. If you have a business account, then in terms of answers which feature you. Okay, a lot of companies, a lot of businesses also indulge in hiring content writers, especially to write Quora answers. Okay, so that is the level of popularity that Quora has amongst digital marketers, and that is the kind of benefit actually that you can derive from here. So this is what Quora is like. As you can see on my screen, this is a dummy account that we have for IRIS Pro Learning. We're going to use this account. As you can see, we have set up an account, but it is not really, we've really not set it up thoroughly. So as you keep creating these, you keep accepting, or rather you keep checking these boxes, you will be able to upscale your Quora valuation, okay, or rather your Quora membership value will increase accordingly. So as you can see now, again, another thing that you should know about Quora is that it is highly AI empowered. Okay, Quora is highly AI engineered. So it will give you very dedicated kind of content. It will show you very dedicated content along your interest only. It will show you questions. It will give you notifications where with the kind of content that you involve or you indulge in, it will show you those kind of questions and those kind of content only. Now, this you should also remember when you are using it from a marketer's perspective, because now you have to come onto the other side of the road. Okay, now just think that Quora has got a lot of, or is very, is very robust as far as its AI engine is concerned. So what would your particular user, if you remember our last class, we had talked about buyer persona. Okay, so according to your buyer persona, what kind of questions, what kind of content would your buyers, would your users be interested in? So you have to create content, you have to create answers, or you have to look for questions which basically will answer the questions that your buyers are most likely to, or your users are most likely to ask. So that is what you should remember when you're using Quora as your social media platform for upping your brand equation. Communities or groups in Quora. So what we have as groups in LinkedIn or Facebook is known as space in Quora. This is where you find it. Spaces are nothing but groups of people who are interested in a similar topic. Now, again, the AI engine being pretty robust as it is, doesn't allow you to draft questions or answers which are not related to that space. Okay, so you can see there are many spaces, although till now in India, you don't see the kind of engagement in Quora space, although it's picking up pretty fast, but till now it is really not that high, as you can see in some of the ultra engaged groups on Facebook. So it's not that high, but yes, Quora spaces are fast picking up. Okay, so you can see there is Quora space for CBSE students, GMAT preparation, PhD abroad. Similarly, you have Quora spaces for lots and lots of things. Okay, so for example, I am interested in Hollywood celebrities. Okay, now that's pretty, why I'm choosing such a different keyword is because I just want to show you that Quora doesn't show you so much of content that it already has if it does not fit into your interest, okay, or your kind of content that you would have engaged in. So let's see what all do we get. Now here are the questions. See, now you can see by type, you can check the content around your keyword by question, answers, posts, profiles, topics, and spaces. Okay, even by author. So if there's a particular author that you follow, you can look through author also, by time. So you can just get a hang about the kind of the kind of content control Quora has over its platform. Difference between answers and posts is here. Quora actually allows you to post normal posts, pretty normal, like you normally post in your social media platform. It allows you to ask a question, and it also used to allow you to write a blog or write an article as well. However, I don't think it's doing anything like that now. So over here, as you can see, hold on. This is a post. This is a paid ad. You can see the sponsored thing over here. This is a paid ad. This is a popular writer on Quora. So it will show you something about everything. Okay, and then there are the spaces. So posts are normal posts. Now you don't really get to blog over here. Earlier they did have blogging section as well. Now messages, you can send out DMs to people that you follow. Like if I decide to follow Vineet Kumar, I can send a message to him. So a DM sort of a thing. You can create ad. You can check the statistics of your content already there. You can bookmark your content, or you can keep it in the draft mode as well. If we just look at our content over here, so these are some of the dummy answers that we had prepared earlier. As you can see, this was set up in 2021 only. So you can check from questions asked, questions followed, and then you can check out from the topic as well. Okay. Right, so here we can see our follower list or our following list. These are the spaces that we may like. Once we are into spaces, we can check out if there are any spaces or any particular influencer of that space that we'd like to follow. As far as followee relationship is concerned, it is much like Instagram only. The more you follow, the more people will follow you, and so on. So works that way. Let's quickly look at one of the spaces, how it looks like. Okay, let's take up e-learning space. So we are following e-learning space. There are other spaces related to e-learning topic. In e-learning, within e-learning, you will see different posts. You will see different questions and answers to them. You will also see certain sponsored posts. Any question? Please feel free to unmute yourself and put it forth. There are related topics also. You can subscribe to any of these topics. Topics are like hashtags. So you can subscribe to these hashtags as well. They will be again related to your topic of interest or your content of interest. Quora has a very distinct readership, and that is what makes it very popular amongst digital marketers. One is its ease of appearing in the search results, and the other is very dedicated kind of readership that Quora commands. So it's quite a popular platform amongst digital marketers, and it is quite likely to give you good amount of traffic. But of course, the basic tenets remain the same. Consistency of creating content. Creating content in Quora can only be in the form of answers. You can involve pictures over here now. As you can see, some of the pictures are there, but video format is still not allowed. Okay, so consistency, definitely. You have to identify with the audience that is over there, okay, who's out there reading your answers, and also upvoting, or you have an option to upvote here. So this is an upvote, this is a downvote. So if you don't like the answer, you can downvote it as well. This is like share, and then the comments. So this works more or less like every other social media platform. All the likes, all the upvotes and downvotes are counted, and they go about creating your your Quora value. So the higher the upvotes your content enjoys, higher your value as a Quora member becomes. So this is it about Quora that is pretty basic that you can understand in this session. Very interesting platform to involve in it, especially if you want to create your own brand, or if you want to build a brand, if you're working as a digital marketer or you aspire to become a digital marketer. Quora is coming up. It's quite popular already, but it's still coming up amongst the masses. So, and you have every kind of topic over there. So you will definitely enjoy a very good readership and a very good digital presence on Quora. So definitely give it a thought and try to set up a profile.